Did you all know that UPS is coming to steal your magic cards this Christmas? This is kind of a repeating story with a new victim each time, but once again, UPS has been losing packages for customers with the intent to damage them out and keep the item. The theft ring was in Idaho this time and targeting a game store owned by Jarek Smith, Holiday Fun and Games. Over $25,000 of product is missing, and the theft was taking place for over a year, and Smith still hasn't been fully reimbursed by UPS. The first theft happened in October of 2023 and was a case containing Magic the Gathering cards. Smith was told that another box had leaked onto his and damaged it. Smith wasn't so sure that that was the truth since he knew the final cards of Magic cards would be shrink wrapped, so the cardboard case might be damaged, but ultimately the booster boxes should have been salvageable. A second package soon went missing in February. Fortunately for Smith, one of his regular customers also worked for UPS, and they were able to have a discussion about what might be happening to all his packages. Most of what was missing came from the same distributor, so it appeared that someone was targeting those packages for their value. The customer went back to work and did a little investigation of his own, which ultimately led to one thief. In June of 2024, local law enforcement began investigating the missing packages as theft and contacted UPS. And UPS, which hadn't accepted Mr. Smith's claims of theft, told the police that they were investigating two employees for the theft of the items. Jerry Hodges was the main suspect. He worked in the area that handled damaged packages and would select items with the help of his partner, John Forsyth. Hodges was witnessed taking an item he wanted and repackaging it into a larger box with another package addressed to one of his family members. Hodges, though, ultimately returned over $1,800 of items he had stolen, including magic cards. A third employee was identified, Mitchell Wilwand. Wilwand was taking items that were marked as damaged home, supposedly with the permission of his supervisor, but he returned what he had taken, and no magic cards were in those. Later in February, Forsyth finally admitted that he had been stealing packages and returned $4,800 of merchandise. He also claimed that taking damaged packages was allowed by his supervisor, as he had been told to take home a damaged HelloFresh delivery previously. I'm surprised that these guys all just threw their supervisor right under the bus. I'd hope there'd be some leeway on what to do with damaged packages that are heading for the trash so that someone could try to make use out of them. But if you're benefiting, don't just shoot the boss down when you've taken it above and beyond to a crime ring. Forsyth also admitted to targeting Holiday Fun and Games with two additional employees to steal magic cards. Smith says that due to the ongoing internal and police investigations that UPS is withholding the stolen items from him as evidence against the thieves rather than returning it. It also has not provided reimbursement for the value. This story seems to happen frequently with new actors involved, but it's good to be aware of if you buy and sell a good amount of cards. Of course, humans have pattern-seeking brains, and employees of the various shipping providers surely have some insight into what packages heading to specific places end up being high value. Eventually, some of them succumb to the temptation and target a box like a case of magic cards, which is relatively easy to handle and high in value. What I didn't expect from the story was how UPS is clearly aware of what happened to Smith's packages, but hasn't been able to compensate him properly. Hopefully the silver lining for Smith is that by the time he gets those boxes back, they're all considerably more valuable than what he paid for them, unless they're all murders at Karloff Manor. For all you watching, let me know in the comments if you've ever had a package go missing and how it was resolved. Did you get it back or was it gone forever? Thanks for watching and take care.